Hello and welcome. Faded wants to know if I did the thing. I've done some things. There are many things to do. I don't know which... Well, I know which ones I've done. I'm on day... We're going to be going into day 28 here. I do hope that 30 is not the... I haven't seen any confirmation that there is or is not a time limit. I had thought initially if there was one, it might be the final day of November, which we're already past. We're into December. My next guess would be, of course, day 30. Seems like a nice round number. And if it's not that, then maybe there is no time limit, but maybe there is. I don't know. It would be painful to have to start all over, but I would also have a bunch of knowledge, so, you know. So here are, like, some of the things... Alright, so... Last stream, the two main things that I had in my head that I wanted to do were, one, get power to the pump room so that I can use the reserve tank so that I can drain the fountain and drain one off the reservoir. I did not manage to do that. The other was to get a furnace close to the freezer so I could thaw out the letter that's in the ice box, and I didn't do that. I did, however, accomplish a bunch of other things... which left me very, very, like, ready for today's stream. I am excited for this and I don't feel that sense of, like, puzzle game dread where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stream, and it might be a stream where I don't figure anything out, like when I would play La Moana or something. Some big things from last time. I found the secret garden. Something told me how to get the secret garden. So I finally got there and saw that you can open the left antechamber door from there. I saw the master bedroom but didn't get into it. And I also found out how to draft the lady... what was it called? Her ladyship's chambers. One thing that I'm gonna have to start doing, because I've realized that it seems like some of the rare green tiles I almost never get. Like greenhouse, I haven't gotten greenhouse in the past 10 days, I don't think. And I think the reason is that I start on the left and right sides, and so I think I had been assuming that, oh, there must be a bunch of rooms that only show up on ranks like 7, 8, and 9, or something like that. And I don't think it's actually that. I think it's just that while there are a lot of common and standard rooms still in the pool, they are what's going to come up almost every single time. So, if I'm tending to fill out the sides first, that leaves very few squares where I have a chance to draft rare rooms that can only appear on the sides. So I could improve my chances by filling out the center first, and so I'm going to try doing that a little bit more now, even though I'm not specifically fishing for a green room for any real reason. So I know there's the chessboard downstairs, and I haven't had a run where I get a king and queen to go fill that out. I still want to get to the pump room. I think I might be able to power... It looked like there might have been a way to power the basement that's below foundation. Like maybe if I power foundation, when I go down in the elevator and open the basement door, that closed off area can be powered to some effect. I don't know. Still haven't opened any safes. Still need to buy and read a bunch of library books. I have found my first red envelope by opening the time lock safe in the shelter. I saw the tomb available for the first time, but didn't pick it because I was like, the shelter... I've been every day setting up the time lock safe to unlock tomorrow morning, and then it wouldn't give me a shelter. And when I finally did, it was because I was picking shelter over tomb, which I have never seen before. So I would like to get into the tomb. I have made a bunch of contraptions now, and I also saw a list of, not of all recipes, but of how many times each component appears in recipes. And based on that, and based on the fact that there was a thing that I tried to make that took sledgehammer, battery pack, and something else that I didn't have yet, I think that there is a super sledgehammer that I'm going to be able to make, and that's how you get through the brick walls in the weight room, the secret garden, and the greenhouse. And I also think maybe if you do it on... I've only been in the secret garden once, and it was on the west wall. If I do it on the east wall, I might be able to, like, when I break that brick wall, I might get out there and be able to, like, walk around outside on the east wing. I don't know for sure. And I do need to see the fortune teller some more. I also got all of the music sheets and followed the instructions and dug up the conservatory, and I now have started adjusting the rarity of a couple of things. Still, the two big things are, for me, pump room and freezer. And then, yeah, I know that there's some kind of puzzle in the gallery that I haven't solved. I want to draft the tomb. I want to draft the master bedroom, which I've only seen once and passed it up. And I think maybe the diary key will be there, so that if there is a diary key, so that I can unlock the lady's diary. I still have to use the microchip somewhere. I found the clock tower and lucked out by hitting the... I totally misread the thing on the floor. I thought it was referring to something else, where it says, like, here is the time, like, be in the clock tower at this time, and I just happened to be standing in there when the time hit. So I went to the clock puzzle, breezed through it, got the sanctum key. I kind of suspect that might be, like, an endgame thing. We've had reference to, like, the 8 envelopes that Alzara tells you about, and I think that it's going to be, like, a final puzzle, like, and now choose which of these 8 people is the next king of Orindia, or something you only know if you've figured out the whole game, and that you have a sanctum key, so you have one chance to do it. And I've also rotated the rotunda twice on the last run, thinking that maybe that is rotating the gear. In fact, that's the thing I'm going to immediately check right now, at the start of this run. Is to go down... Oh no, I need the basement key to do that, so never mind. I also found out, if you have the basement key checked into the check room, if you go to the antechamber, there is no basement key there. I happened to get up there and was, alright, so let me go in there, and it was just the note and no key. And I'm like, oh, so you can't spawn a second key until, like, while you have the first one just chilling. I know, hi Tommy. I keep thinking that things are this is probably the last puzzle in the whole game. Yeah, see, and it even remembers now that I have this red envelope. and that was the one from my mother's cousin, Courtney, or Chelsea, something like that. And I'm not gonna go to the outer room until I have dice. Start with a pantry. Again, hopefully... I think I'm going to leave that apple there, in case there is some... I'll obviously pass through this room again sometime. Maybe with a salt shaker or something. Okay, so it looks like I'm probably going to completely close off the left side here, which was accidental, but that's okay. Yeah, let's use up corridor. There is the coat check, and it would be, yeah, 100%, 150%. Let me go in there and take that. Although I don't have anything to check in. Alright, so this over here, I guess I'll just go do these real quick. There's the workshop. I don't know if you were here while I was explaining it, Tommy. I have a suspicion that Sledgehammer plus... And now this is yet again another different letter. I only took note of it the one time when I came in and it was an E, and I was just like, oh, okay, E in the workshop. But now it seems to change every time I find this. Yesterday it was a T, and that was on day 27. So now day 28 it's an A. I think that Sledgehammer plus battery pack plus something makes a super sledgehammer that I can use to break through walls. Brick walls. Like the one in the weight room. Alright, and I approve of the nursery. And I hope there are dice. You could give me dice. No, a key. So I really would like to... I'd like to find a die before I go anywhere. Alright, find time for the courtyard. Sledgehammer. No dice. Alright, so let's not go to the edge yet. Time for a four-way? No. Alright, that'll be fine. Drawing room is great. Or, might be nice to get the... Oh, no, okay, I'm gonna take the... I'll take the drawing room, but I'm still not gonna go out towards the right side just yet. But that will be nice for when I go to try to specifically get something on the east side, whether it is the master bedroom or the... I don't know if you need to be going south to get the master bedroom, like you do with the ladies' chambers. That might explain why I've only seen it once, if there's an extra requirement like that. Alright, I do want a solarium, but I can't afford to take it right now. We'll go chapel. I have also lit these... Oh, it's still up! I didn't realize it would stay. Alright, so that's nice that I have this piggy bank here, which if I were to break it, it would give me probably like 40 coins. Alright, so we'll go down here and... Oh my gosh, I could do it right now. But what would I want? Oh, and whatever I get, I could check into the coat check. Assuming they can be checked. Which, maybe they can. Ooh. It would also use up my gems. Which I don't really want to do. But I've got... Alright, let me think. What are the things that are for sale? There's the moon pendant, which says you can take 2 items with you through the reset. There's one that says you don't have to pay gems at all. There's one that says you can freely rotate all the rooms you draft, and there's one that is infinite keys. I guess somehow, other than the rotation one, none of those are as shocking as they like. Infinite gems and infinite keys are both nice, but I've had a number of runs now that don't run out of either. I am actually gonna closet here because I'm still trying to get. There's a die. It's only one die, but I'll take it. So that I can now exit the house and return to the... One of these days, I'll go and buy those items. Don't you worry. Oh, I suppose I have... Well, I could go down there, but there's no point. Not right now. I could go down just to look at it. Okay, let's do this first. Let's just open this door and see if it's the boiler room. It is not. And I don't think any of those allow for current to travel. I do want the library. Oh, I also found out that you can only get the bookshop off of the library. So maybe I won't go in just yet. I am going to run back and do the stuff. Alright, stuff the first. I think we'll go try to get the tomb over here. You do like how the game changes as you play. In the beginning, it seemed almost impossible to get to the antechamber. Now, yeah, it's not that hard. Like, after I checked in the basement key, I was like, why did I do that? I can now, like, I can't breeze through to the... And there we go. Didn't even have to use the dice that I waited so long for. So, tomb. I have never been in here. I think it is the only outer room that I have not been in. Oh, we've seen this. This had the skull. That was the winged skeleton man. Can I actually outer rooms? Okay, yeah, it looks like that's all 8, I think. And it's too bad I've already drafted a couple of dead ends. Oh wait, it was spread 5 money in the tomb specifically. These can be lit. Okay, so there are candles in the tomb that can be lit if I had the lighter. Alright, so I can... Oh, I have to hit them in order, right? Either that or I will find a something that says what order to hit them in. Oh, okay. Open only in the event of my death. I don't have magnifying glass for the stamp. Simon. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And of all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. Ooh, I like that. I like that. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk, a perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, and if these words might grant you strength to bend, if not break, these chains, then I would cherish this tomb more than oak and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and worldly mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon this spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat this sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to, in turn, and lo, in turn, wait, is that low? No, that's 2. And 2, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself. Okay, and 2, commit yourself. And 2, in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here. Here within this mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps, as is tradition, Herbert S. Sinclair. So that letter seemed to have no puzzle information, but I cherish it nonetheless. What are you? Why? Why would somebody put this here? I don't know. So, number of statues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh? Little, votive offerings. Oh. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Was that just... that was the 5 money for drafting this room? And the other money will appear on that same thing? Alright, so this is going to open when I solve the puzzle. I think I only counted 6 because I was not counting for money. Alright. Step 1, gardener. How? Step 2, baker. Pizza slider. There we go. Step 3, farmer, pitchfork. Oh, is this broken? Is that the problem? Is this broken and it fell somewhere? That's a broom, which is 4. That's the maid, which is 5. Oh, there's pitchfork. Wait, did that reset the others or something? Oh, no. No, I just missed it the first time. Alright. 4 is chimney sweep. Is that it's not the maid has a broom, so this is the chimney sweep, Or whatever. Might be a flower. I don't judge. That's the maid with a broom. And the jockey. And finally, the paladin. It was a ghost! Oh, is this is gonna lead down to... No. I was like, it's gonna lead down to the, oh, there's a real skull. To the rotating room. So we have an arrow here hung from the ceiling to be like, hey, make sure you... Nope, cannot. 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 So there is a go this way, but this is spooky. Oh, okay. I will probably like try to Photoshop together. Like I'm not gonna try and sketch that out, but I will remember that that is there. That I have that. That's where the 8 candles are, and that is the path where the cart is and the rotating room's up there. Through here? Oh no, this is not open. Not open and not openable. I just went to pull up the map to see where I am. Brilliant. Very smart. Surely that will work. I cannot manipulate this arrow. Alright, so that may be all that I get from here, but it is enough. And it may be that there's something else I can do in here, but that I will need special knowledge to do it. And so there's still this here, which I don't have a... That's knocked over. Is it important that that one and that one are still in the thing? Like I should come over here with a blowtorch and light some specific ones? Could be. Do remember to come down here and light those with a blowtorch. Alright, so... For my next trick, we go down here. I have the basement key. Hi! I didn't even have to use the one die in order to do it. So, reservoir is still no good. But I want to see, is my theory correct about this room? Could this be the other side of the... Not quite. I was incorrect. Or it resets when the house resets. I had thought that that maybe directly above this is the spinny door, the rotunda, and that turning it twice, which I did last run, would result in this being turned, but it's still in the same position that it was in when I left it. And none of those particularly look like the other side of the tomb, or the Catacombs, I think it was called. Reposition this. Alright, and then we'll go back up and do some stuff in the house. Some stuff, you know. We'll do some stuff in the house. And I think we were... So, more reading. That's me, gifted by Simon P. Jones. The death of drafting, a fear every architect faces. This is appropriate for having just been in the tomb. Every architect has experienced it. You're drafting your house room by room and everything's going smoothly. Suddenly you realize there's only a single path available for expansion, and it is imperative you draft a hallway or else your design will have no hope of future development. But on the critical draw, the drafting gods offer you nothing but dead ends, rooms with no exit, and even fewer prospects. Dead ends are the death of dreams, the death of plans, and the death of expansion. In short, they are the death of your house. But are they genuinely as daunting and menacing as they appear? Perhaps beneath their morbid exterior, dead ends hold some inherent value. In this volume of drafting strategy, we will delve deeper into the world of the grave than any architect has ever dared to draft, to discover once and for all if there is any life beyond the dead end. Draxus. We didn't know that's his name? Or wait, was Draxus the author of the book? I guess I can't see here. Draxus might be the death god's name, or not. Death god's name, or editor's name, or both. His parents could have plagiarized from the Shinigami. Death god Draxus? Question mark? No exit strategies. A dead end is a room that lacks another door by which to exit. It is an understandable instinct to want to avoid these rooms while drafting your house, as they limit your available paths for growth. However, seasoned architects quickly learn that you do not want to completely ignore them. A very common mistake that beginners make is picking the room with the most doors while drafting and ignoring all other factors. But every house needs some dead ends. Does it mean figure one in Latin? I don't know. Maybe not. Don't be afraid of drafting a few dead ends. Each dead end room an architect drafts removes that floor plan from the draft pool. The more dead ends you draft, the less likely you are to draw them later on when decisions are more critical. A key to figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential... Oh, the key. The key is figuring out a way to draft dead ends without blocking off your house's potential for expansion. Dropping a dead-end room on the rank behind you is a great strategy to accomplish this and helps you pick up some extra resources before continuing to higher ranks. In general, you should be trying to fill up every open slot in your house before moving north. Obvious. Oh, they're giving me... I don't have that one's name. The chimney sweep is Vaya. And no, it's not a mop. Chimney sweep. Grave mistakes in Introduction to the Tomb. As foreboding as a black-bordered floor plan may seem, Tomb stands out as one of the most straightforward strategies centered around dead ends. This floor plan can only be drafted from the grounds and is considered one of the outer rooms. As such, it can be drafted at the very start of the day, allowing architects to know immediately whether their strategy should be focused on dead ends or not. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. I know, right? I was standing right here at the precipice of the library, the precipice of knowledge, and decided not to read the book until I had gone in the tomb first. The tomb itself is a vast crypt filled with shadowy alcoves and creepy recesses. The entire space was designed by early Orindian architects to evoke a sense of mystery and intrigue, perfect for those who are appreciative and skeptical of dead-end architecture. The 8 Ageran angels. Ageran angels of that early era that are scattered throughout the tomb's chambers are a memento of times past, and you will certainly be seeing a lot of them when employing a tomb-centered strategy, as you will likely be making several visits here throughout the day. A successful tomb strategy depends on 3 crucial factors: finding shops, amassing enough steps to allow for return trips to the grounds, and drafting as many dead ends as possible. This strategy is perfect for those who love risk and great rewards. I feel like I can probably, since it says spread, I think if I get the conference room, the money will end up in the conference room instead, and that would be ideal, so I don't have to go outside and touch grass. Grounds for termination. Tomb isn't the only dead end you'll find on the grounds. There are a total of 8 outer rooms, which are rooms that are draftable outside the house. These floor plans are unique, not only in where they could be drafted, but also in the fact that they are floor plans that cannot lead to the expansion of further rooms, making them the perfect candidate for dead ends. They are also able to be drafted at the very beginning of the day, which allows architects to plan out their strategy with greater precision and purpose. For example, on a schoolhouse day, architects will prioritize acquiring gems to pay for extra classroom floor plans, whereas on a hovel day, they will focus entirely on getting lots of extra steps. Outer rooms of note. Grounds for termination may have been a play on words for the title of the article, but it certainly wasn't a joke to the former groundskeeper Denny Ravane, who made his home while employed on the estate in this humble bedroom. Anything interesting happened today? All I have done so far is explored around a little bit, and then went in the tomb and solved the puzzle there, which let me in. I got to the 8th. I got to see the Statue of Death down there. What else was down there? Another part of the map, which I didn't really sketch out. I figure I will Photoshop a map together later from screenshots. And then I grabbed the basement key from the coat check and went down to see if the gear room had rotated based on me turning the rotunda on previous days, and it had not. It was still in the same position. So either that downstairs room resets, I would need to rotunda on this run in order to go back down there, or I'm completely wrong about how to rotate it. Or it doesn't rotate at all. The groundskeeper's tool shed is often a great craft choice to find useful items like a shovel or sledgehammer. Even better items can be found in the trading post. That is, if you have something valuable to offer. This shop is frequented by local farmers and hunters who supply the estate with goods in exchange for a few shiny trinkets. Root cellar. Most of the vegetables and fruits obtained from the locals are preserved in the subterranean cellar. When winter arrives, these stored goods are frequently traded back, providing them with a reliable source of sustenance during the colder months. Shelter. Even further underground, provisions are also stored in the estate's bomb shelter. The purpose of this, of course, like the root cellar, is preservation. However, in this case, it's the preservation of people, rather than food, against fallout, radiation, and red rooms. Enshrined ideals. Oh, they just tell you what all of the blessings are? Interesting. The last outer room is a floor plan with a function that isn't as straightforward as the others. Just what is a blessing? How much gold do I need to give? How long does it last? And can it be used to silence my political enemies? The shrine is a space of reverence, a mystical cavern filled with the glow of candlelight, and those that show respect and pay tribute are blessed by unseen forces that guide this world. Blessings are persistent benefits that last several days and are bestowed upon the reverent visitors who have made an offering of gold. The type and duration of blessing can differ depending on the amount of gold given, but the more gold you offer, the longer the blessing will last. Blessings of the Tinkerer. Whenever you draft a mechanical room, trigger your current experiment. That could be pretty good. Blessing of the General, we saw that one. Blessing of the Berry Picker. While drafting, instead of picking a floor plan, you can pick a berry. If you do, draft a random floor plan from your draft pool, disregarding rarity. That doesn't seem that good. Unless you need it. Unless you need to and you don't have any dice. Blessings of the Monk. If you call it a day in a room on your estate, you will draw that room while drafting from the grounds the following day. While drafting from the grounds? Like... I don't know if do they mean the outer? I guess you don't have to answer, but I'm not sure if that means that it will show up in the outer thing or it'll show up like on your first draft of the day. Either way. Blessing of the Chef. For each different type of spread that you do today. I don't know what that is. Add an extra dish to the dining room? Fine. Blessing of the Dancer. While drafting, you may pay 1 gem to spin floor plans. Wonderful. Blessing of the Gardener. Add 8 courtyards to today's draft pool. I don't know if that... I mean, that could be phenomenal if you have, like, the things that benefit green rooms. Blessing of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop, gain an ivory die. Gain 10 gold whenever you roll an ivory die. I feel like that was maybe the first one that I got. I got that one, and then the second time I got the General. Top 5 dead ends. Attic. If Toolshed is good, then Attic is really good. Even at a steep gem cost, this room cannot be passed up. It always pays for itself and more. Study. Study is likely the most powerful room for the experienced architect who no longer has difficulty accumulating gems or solving chess portmanteaus. Chess portmanteaus. Moving on. Coat check. More than any other room, coat check allows architects to center their strategies on a specific item of their choice. Hovel. The risk may scare off some, but to those who see their steps as an expendable resource and throw caution to the wind, Hovel is an unbeatable drafting force. Secret Passage. Surprisingly, this room is actually categorized as a dead end, allowing architects to utilize it in both dead end and color-specific strategies. Dead End Contest. Mail-in sweepstakes. On January 20th, 1989, Tauro Martís shocked the world of architecture by drafting 19 dead ends in one day. Can you beat his record? Draft 20 or more dead ends in a single day, and you could win 200 gold and the trophy of sweepstakes. Well, that may be after I beat the game. Oh, and I don't have the magnifying glass to read this. It's slightly too small. No, just kidding. I can read it. Okay. I wasn't going to read it out loud because I need to actually press my face up against the monitor to read it. Word from... But it basically says... It makes it sound like it is something that you will get if you draft 20 dead ends in one day, and that you will get a prize in the mailroom 5 days later. Word from the editor. As we conclude this haunting October edition... Oh, no, wait. It's October here. It's December in-game. A haunting October edition of Drafting Strategy, we trust that you have unearthed the darker side of architectural design and found inspiration in the morbid realm of death and dead-end rooms. From the despair of a drafted lavatory to the chilling allure of the tomb, we believe that even the most eerie aspects of our world can spark creative brilliance in the architect's mind. As you venture forth into the shadows, remember that there is a certain beauty in the unknown and the macabre. Embrace the challenge of designing spaces that both captivate and unsettle, that provoke contemplation of our own mortality and the secrets that lie behind. Alright, so interesting and fun. I will probably not go for the dead end, break the record. Because to get 20 dead ends, you would need so many dead ends. It would be absurd. Alright. Re-rolling for the bookshop if I can. I did not get it. But I did get the conference room, which is great. Assuming it works like I think it does, any dead ends I draft now should... It does say spread. Yes. Well, it says throughout the house, but I'm going to assume it works with the tomb, too. We'll find out once I do a thing. Alright, so I'm going to have some difficulty getting to the left side of the house. What keys do I have? Oh, I have the basement key. Alright, that's going to take me over to the left side. I don't have a closet to turn off the dark room, so we'll just go with... We'll go with this and try our best. Look for items. Broken lever. Workshop is in the thing. I mentioned earlier, I do believe that it is possible to craft some manner of super shovel. I mean, super sledgehammer. And that's how you break down the bricks. Each time you eat an apple, and I did leave an apple around. Or bedrooms or hallways. No, let's go with apples. Let's go with apples and see if anything cool happens. And we'll set dice to 2. I no longer need to remote into the shelter for anything terribly interesting, so I guess I'll hold off. No, yeah, it's probably worth logging into security so that I can have reduce security doors. Even though I'm likely to find security in the next couple of spaces, but that's fine. I tell you. I've used up a lot of steps. I hadn't considered that. I really would like to be able to get a little bit further to the left here. I should be fine doing this, though. Yeah, I can still make it over to the left. Now would probably be a fine time for me to go back and eat that apple so I can get 2 dice. So good things can happen to me. Even though this is more backtracking than I had wanted. I missed the fact that I have the chapel leading off to the left. So I guess the main thing here is I need to be step careful. Which probably means right now, instead of going further, I should open some doors down here. And let's begin with this one. Breakfast nook. And then up this way. This is okay if this is a dead end. So I'll take the storeroom. I know, right? Dead end sweepstakes. You would really need to plan it out. You would have to go, I need all of these specific exits. Because even having dead ends surrounding every single outside thing is not enough. Yeah, storeroom. Which is a dead end. And which is good because I didn't want to be out of gems. So now we'll go up and out the hallway. Alright, so none of these are going to connect unless I use a die. When I do take the office, it's going to give me a ridiculous amount of money in the conference room. But I'm going to use dice liberally. Probably take the terrace. Yes. Usually there's fruit here. This time it's money. I was saying before, I speculate that I might be able to, if I put the secret garden on this side of the house, I feel like I can break the brick wall with an electric sledgehammer. Homer Simpson. Money can be exchanged for fruit and services. It's the master bedroom. I go. It gives me a bunch of steps. 22 to be precise. And is my first time being in here. Oh, it's got one of these. Oh, there's an actual instruction booklet? I solved the other ones with my brain. Mora Jai Box, or Mora Yai Box? Fun for the family. Mora Yai Boxes were a popular fad in the early 30s among both the peerage and common crowds. These small mechanical puzzle boxes originated on the island Mora Yai as a children's game, but quickly gained popularity among seafarers who valued the compact boxes as both lockbox and entertainment on long voyages. Who wouldn't want a lockbox that can be opened by any run-of-the-mill streamer? Not that that's me. I'm very good, very smart. Over time, the boxes spread from port to port and eventually found their way into the homes and hearts of every realm. A traditional Mora Yai box is distinguished by a lid featuring a 3x3 grid of white and gray tiles. Each white tile can be pressed like a button, which will change the color of that tile and surrounding squares. The goal of each box is to find a way to make all 4 corner tiles into white squares. Wait, this is different. The other ones were green. I had to get them green. These simple rules evolved as the game spread across the world. Regional variations introduced new colors and mechanics, offering greater challenges and local flavor. While the fad may have ended, Morai boxes still make for a memorable gift for both collectors and puzzle enthusiasts. I see. Allowance token. How they... I don't think it's real. I've never heard of them in real life. To my encouraging uncle, who opened many doors for me, and there is something written that requires a magnifying glass, basically. Who opened many doors for me, haha. Whoops. Let me just see if it is any different. Looks the same. Unless... Nah. He has cannons in his room to defend him from unknown. Herb. The controls for the Foundation elevator are located behind the Foundation wall. I figured that out on my own by being very smart. Not lucky. This means the controls can only be accessed by another room adjacent to the Foundation. Unclear if this is a security feature or a flaw. Please advise. That's a sword. It's a big sword. What's on the other wall? Also a sword. Up there, stuff. That's the same thing that's in the wine cellar. Simon, I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know the... Oh! Is this the... Ooh. Is this the 8th letter that I don't get to read? Right? The great Galacticus told me that there would be 8 letters, but only 7 of them I would be able to read. I never intended to finish writing this letter, but by now you must know the... Anything else? No. You? No. You? Nope. Nope. You? Nope. I was really hoping for a Her Ladyship's key. Maybe that's in the safe deposit box or something. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, that's definitely Mom. So that's me. So that's my dad. And this is our house. We have a garage. Alright, I don't have room in my inventory for the sword, so let's go. Out the chapel now. I've got lots of steps, that's good. I would call him the guy from Big, but I keep forgetting what that is, too. This is a fine place to put the dark room. Zoltar. Absolutely correct. Okay, and this just led into here, which had nothing. Oh, and that's a security door. Oh well. Alright, so back this way. Oh, we are down. Okay, ooh. This is the last door. Give me something good. I'd rather not. I'd really rather not lose my last gem. Observatory might give me gems. Let's find out, I guess. It's also going to lead into a thing that has 3 possible exits. Ooh, okay, sail and pizza. Huh. Oh, perfect! Okay, super perfect. No gems required. And then from here, we can go... I guess let's go out this way, because it might be another green, which would be free, don't need any gems. There's nothing inside there. Oh, isn't there usually... Oh, does the letter not show up unless you open it? The letter does not show up unless you open it. Somi! Long time no see. Oh, here goes my last key. So the freezer is here, but it would be a bad time to I could take the freezer and then just try really hard to... I will get a couple of gems. No, I won't get any gems. My gems will freeze as soon as I walk in. So we can't take the freezer. Let's go with the den. I need to find the furnace first, I think, before I... Yeah, I definitely can't do it while I have no gems. Right? It would be bad. I could also take... No, it's kind of a waste to take Solarium. I'll take this so I get a gem. And then proceed southward. Morning room is also going to give me gems. That's good. Although I'm also out of keys. I'm all out of keys. Kennel's not going to help because I can't... I don't have a shovel. I could take the commissary, and then I will have a shovel and can go back and dig in a whole bunch of the rooms and maybe find a key or two that way. No, I feel like this run was kind of not great from the beginning, so I'm fine with just buffing up the next run by taking morning room. It's locked. That way's not locked. Okay, utility closet would let me start opening security doors, which is pretty good. The walk-in closet's also very tempting. Horribly tempting. Because I'm gonna want keys, right? I'll get at least a key from this. Yeah, I'll take it. I did get a key. Money, I don't think, is one of the items. Gem. Sleep mask. What's the fourth item? Was it the money? That's a ripoff, if so. It's such a ripoff. 3 coins is not an item. Is it this ottoman? Am I crazy? There was definitely... I took a key, a diamond, a sleep mask, and this has 4 items. I guess it was the money. Blue urns. Because they don't usually, like, hide them or anything. Glad everyone is getting their quota of Simpsons quotes in. Okay. Continuing on. Lurching forward. Here's the pool. I keep forgetting. Okay, wait. There's 2 different things I'm trying to do. Pump room and boiler room, or furnace and freezer. If I can get either one of those, that's ideal. And it almost... I don't know. I'll take the pool, because it's 2 doors. And it's a pool, which gives me the pump room. Here's the credit... I always call it the credit card. It's a key card. Key card means at some point, maybe right now, I need to go back to secure. Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah, I guess I go back now. And then while I'm down there, should I go to the dark room? I believe so. In security. Hi. Oh, and this actually doesn't matter. It's if I had turned the power off, I would need to come back here. So I got that was a little bit of a wasted trip. Why did I do that? Just setting it to high for the sake of getting more security doors. Credit cards can be used to bribe the door to open. Show me potato salad. I didn't notice. This is the rarity, isn't it? 1, 1, and 2? Surely. Since I don't really know what I'm doing off of this room, other than just failing, I'll just get one of the common rooms out of the way. And it turns. Good. Alright, there are 2 true boxes. There are 2 empty boxes. This box is empty. Alright, there are 2 empty boxes. That's true. So these are not both false. Either... No, wait. This is true. Both of these could be false. If they are, then this is false. And this box is empty, also false. Items. keeping up the part. Yeah, I have yet to fail. That is locked. All right, so this and this are both locked. In case I suddenly have another one of my great uncles die and leave me 70 keys instead of a house. Yeah, only place to go now is back up to the pool. We don't have anything here yet? No. Oh, we do! I didn't realize it shows up over here. Because the fruit, the one time, showed up over on that table. Alright, so, oodles of money. Which, I mean, that's alright. Okay, so up this way is going to be dead end-ish. Oh, that's locked. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you, dead Uncle, for dying. That's going to let me move on and also going to give me a whole bunch of keys, just like I wanted. I am low on steps. Which way is the conference room? How many does it give you? It's one for each. Okay, it doesn't specify, it just says spreads them throughout the house. So I guess it's proportional to the number of rooms in the house. Alright, so now I should be hoping for... Some of these lockers have food in them. What is the plan, though? If I don't need it just yet. 13 steps is enough to accomplish something. We'll find out what. Alright. There's the office for crazy amounts of money. Oh! It'll be a dead end, though. But still, I do want the mailroom, because I don't think... I went and upgraded the mailroom. Like, what else am I gonna do, really? What else am I really gonna do? Am I gonna get the pump room and deal guy? Maybe. We'll try something else. We'll see if anything else gets me out of here. The pump room. Huzzah! I am also gonna. We'll see if I can find like one piece of food. Oh, that's the Kirk down. Is that always in that locker? Oh, that's good. I have the sledgehammer and the battery pack. I don't know what the... it might be broken lever. Oh, how many... okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm just a few steps short of being able to make it all the way back to the workshop. Hopefully through this door will either be... I don't know, something. Nothing good. After I get to the workshop, I would then need another 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to make it to coat check to check in the super sledgehammer, because I won't be able to use it this run. basically hoping to find the dining room. Or kitchen. Dining room or kitchen. Or that garden that makes a whole bunch of fruit. Oh, sometimes there's fruit in here, right? On the desk? Sometimes. Not today. Oh, good. Alright, so now I have enough steps to make it back. What else might I find here? We're not connected power-wise. Oh, a shovel. Good, because maybe that's the component that I need. Many more keys. I was hoping for a turnip. Yeah, that was a very lucky dining room. I guess I'm just gonna take this for the dice. I also, if I find the freezer now, that would actually be really good because I'd be able to take it. Or I'd be able to step in and freeze my money and take a ton of money into tomorrow. Which, you know, it's just money, but still. Oh, and walking into that bedroom gave me a lot of steps too. Alright, we're step saved. Even more keys. Study. Which... Do I still want to try to get the furnace and freezer? Oh, I guess I can't now. I don't have two... No, over here. I've got two rooms that are close to each other. I could, like, take this and then gem out trying to... I guess? No, not really. Not really. Let's just take this and see if it's something that I've never seen before. I don't know. Maybe? That is... Oh, the ballroom. Oh, okay. Walk in here. Take 2 gems. Are those... For a second, it looked like some of the keys were pressed down. They're not. Always step maxing. Get on that step grind set. Alright, so I can run over and go in here for memes, but at this point I don't think there's anything else I can do. Unless, is the pump room redirecting through the... not the pool? No. Yeah, let's just go, just so I don't mess anything up. Let's... It's a long way back. I could use a couple of keys here. No, don't bother. Oh, there's still a room here I didn't open. Plus, dirt. Dirt? You never know. Coins. turnip. The desired turnip. I don't need it now, but... Sure, why not? Kennel. Dog. Things. Dig. Two dogs that needed pets. It's a new record. Ah! Don't let your sauna memes be sauna dreams. Now, it's this way, this way. And anything else get distributed? Sure. From the drawing room straight down. And I do really hope that I'm right about the super sledgehammer. Or if not that, then at least that I can make something. I am missing the metal detector, which might be a necessary component. There isn't any way for me to, like, hit up a shop, is there? So, sledgehammer, battery pack, and broken lever makes a... What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Okay. A stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. What would I combine the coupon book with? Alright, now to check this into the coat check. Sledgehammer. Power hammer has been checked. Alright. Now we leave, I guess. Not really worth it to run all the way over there to try and unlock 2 more rooms. There wasn't anything else in the basement to check? No, because I didn't manage to... Oh, and can I... What do I need in order to do the chess puzzle? I have the study, right? No, I didn't take the study. And the study is my only source of king that I know of. Study? Somewhere? Study? No, office is the king. Study is the queen. I didn't get either one. Coupon book plus coins equals savings. Mm-hmm. So now what's the plan? I've got the power hammer. Well, I can find the power hammer. So I should try to get in the secret garden. I should try to get in the weight room. And I should try to get to the greenhouse. And I am fully saunted. Let's run out here and see what we get. Is there anything I really care about? Some of the blessings were really good. So if I get the, what do you call it, I'll try and bless myself. Oh, Garrett, yeah, you just missed a run that was pretty good. All three of the... Okay. I kind of do want the shelter because I'm going to want to draft the weight room so that I can knock down the wall. I just made a power hammer and checked it in. But Hovel is fantastic on a day where I've sauna'd. But that's just more steps to lose to the dang... Or shrine. Hovel or shrine. Or shelter. I feel like I'm gonna take shelter because I can maybe also disable archives, which is the thing that I really hate. Right. Yeah. Yes. Alright. I don't need to actually go in. I'll go in anyway. I'll go in anyway because I just want to make sure if there was an item here. Oh, this stays open? I didn't realize that. Alright, so it's good that I came in. I get a gem. I suppose that's reasonable of them to leave it. Oh, it's... I was about to say it's not on the estate, but I mean, it's still... It gets reset like anything else. I imagine all of the Hyde discourse is people filling in Odd Garrett. Or commenting on how dumb I am for taking the shelter. One of those. Sure. Immediate hallway. Immediate observatory? I like taking it a lot. Yeah. I'm up to 19 stars. 20 is the really special one, right? Oh. Okay, glad I didn't take the hovel. Because here's an extraordinary number of gems. I feel ready to take on the world. Yeah, let's stay nice and wide open. Yeah, let's go through here so that I know whether I need to... Oh, I didn't... Okay, I need to remember as well. If I want to disable the bad red rooms, I need to not take other red rooms for now. Alright, let's go courtyard. Ding ding. Shovel sitting right there. I don't know about turning on low latency because I don't know how it'll affect the like lag on the stream. Let us yes go foundation. Big junk day today. Unfortunate. Silksong? Yeah, I bought it. I have it. not a joint to a hallway. Let's have the workshop because I might want to make the blowtorch too, which requires magnifying glass and something I don't remember. Oh, yet another day 29G. So that's TAG. Shovel and broken lever plus something. Maybe battery pack? Would make something I don't think I have seen yet. I think I was aware that there was a spider boss that I saw a thumbnail of. I could deal with it, maybe. We'll see. Okay, so I think I might want... Let's pick the drawing room, but not go in. And now I'll go clear out a bunch of the common stuff, and then try to force... See if I can force freezer and furnace from here later. Or how... I don't know. How intense did you make the spider levels, Serp? Did you make them really bad? Because you knew I would be playing? Okay. Alright, so I do care about being out of keys, but I can get keys from somewhere else. This is better. Oh, it's just a weird shadow. I'm like, what is that? Well, the design is also weird. In addition to this, the odd shadow. I don't know what that's supposed to be a picture of, but it doesn't matter. Locked. Alright. So let's backtrack and get some resources, especially keys. Here's the Great Hall already? I don't really want... I don't think I'm going to be going downstairs just yet. But if I don't take this, it's a dead end, which is fine. This would give me a key, which I would like. But I could just get it later. Alright, I suppose... Now let's get this, because I might be able to buy something good here. I don't really think I want to buy any of these. Alright. So I could go out to the right. Let's finish this area first. Corridor. Okay, I could... I don't really need the gems, but I don't want to seal off. I'd rather, if I'm going to dead end here, I'd rather I dead end with the, like, that I find the coat check here. The white box is, oh, I gotta grab this. The white box is empty. This is the only true statement. There are 2 false statements. Alright, so there are 2 false statements. This could be... If this is true, and both of these are false... Right? This is true. There are two false statements. This is false. And this is false, which means the white box is not empty. Alright, so we'll keep going and hope to find, like I said, the coat check. I did not. I don't think I'm... Yeah, I don't want the kitchen. Looks good. Keycard and one die. An unsalted orange. No spice to it. So I could even have a dead end here and then just have the hallway lead into something better. Or I could go... I mean, I could save this den for later when I want a den. Yeah, why don't I take another dead end so that I have a key? So that I'm not all out of keys. Leave through here and get another key from the breakfast nook. Really hoping we are able to turn right so we can get all of that stuff down there. Security, I don't really need to worry about, like, I could increase the number of security doors, but I'm also fine not doing that. Yeah, sure. Okay, so here's the... It's a little early. Like, I would be blocking off 2 rooms, but I want the coat check so that I can have my power hammer. But I also want the library. I want the library so I can take out my next book. This is common enough, right? I don't have anywhere to use it yet, so I am actually going to skip it and take the library. Get a magnifying glass. Knowledge or destruction. So at this point I have read 6 books. The only 2 I haven't read are Sightseer's Guide and the Fixed Stars. Fixed Stars, I believe, is going to be the same exact book as in the Astrana room. So I'll take the Sightseer's Guide. No, good. And here I will use my dice to try to get the bookstore. Because attic also tempting. Although what would I need? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the bookstore. Or the showroom. Or the mail room that I was saying I wanted so badly. Because I don't know what a very large package is. This is the worst thing I could have done. Because I have the piggy bank too. I could make this like the sicko run. What would I need? Like, I would want the compass that lets you rotate things. I would want... it almost feels like I don't know how to make use of the showroom. Oh, man. How much money? Probably like 50 gold. We're on day 30. I've put, on average, probably close to two every day. Seems reasonable. I would expect to have about 50. I can get the showroom anytime. I'm gonna get the mailroom because it takes a long time for this to pay off. Order placed. Good. Do I have a shovel? This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So off of the drawing room here. And I do have a shovel. I've already looked at this one. Yes. What is this? Oh, this is from Dad. Is it the same letter? I just realized. It is. Alright, so on day 32, I will get a package. Alright, onward to greatness. So we have dead-ended everywhere except for... Okay, we can go out through foundation, boudoir, and 2 drawing room. And since I have the sledgehammer, I am now interested in trying to get the secret garden, the weight room, especially since we're sheltered. Don't forget that. Don't squander the shelter by taking a gymnasium and disabling it. Was this? Oh, I thought that was a dig spot. Alright, well, I guess we're going Great Hall then, because I don't want to waste... I don't want to waste my... I mean, I could disable the... No, I need to... I really want to save it for the weight room and the archive. How about I draft the Great Hall, but I don't go in it yet? We'll wait, because I can get the thing. I know I can. The hallway, the special hallway. Alright, so let's go over here. Okay, secret passage to green would be very nice, because then I can get the I want to smash down the wall. The wall that's in the greenhouse. No greenhouse. I mean, I guess I'll take the veranda then. I could re-roll. Do I think that the greenhouse can appear on the... Oh, good evening, Ever. How are you? I'm pretty sure I've only ever found the greenhouse on the east side, but I think it can show up on the... What? Oh, and this isn't greater chance of getting green rooms. This is greater chance of finding items in green rooms. I don't care about that as much. I'm gonna redraw. Damn it. Alright, well, I'll just take the courtyard then. Ooh. Which one is that? 304. I didn't get that one last time. Yes, I'm on my Demolition Man arc because I have... oh. Wait. Oh, that's right. I didn't take it. I took the mail... I took the library instead, and then the mailroom. So I shouldn't forget, I still need to find the coat check. Damn. Alright, let's take the walk-in closet. No money this time, I hope. A salt shaker. Unfortunately, 2 gems. And a key. Oh god, the boiler room and the freezer. Well, the freezer wouldn't be attached to anything. Swallow some salt to make the oranges tastier in my stomach. That is a good idea. So I could take this and then start rolling on the north exit. Yeah. I sound so pessimistic. Alright, so the one straight ahead. Thank you. Thank you for that reminder. That's the sort of thing that I should know. Alright, so we've not tried to get the non-existent pump room. Easy to forget. Alright, so the long backtrack to... Don't want a great hall and lose my last key. Let's now go to... here. What was the plan going to be? I guess I don't have a plan. Alright, so dining room for steps if I really need them. I do have a lot of gems, so I could take the study, but that puts a dead end here. I think I'm gonna redraw these. Attic for buttload. None of these conduct electricity, so whatever this room is, it wouldn't be able to conduct through here. Yeah, let's hit the attic. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think that coin counts, did it? If it did, then that was 7, and then this chest is 8. Oh, and I don't even have a no, there's a sledgehammer here. I'm just not seeing it. Where is it? Come on, don't make me use a key to open the... Oh. Maybe there's a sledgehammer inside the chest. I'm like, at least have a key in there to replace the key that I lost. No, of course. Gems. That was kind of the biggest attic whiff in a long time. Alright, good. Here's the coat check, so I have the power hammer. But then we are dependent on going through the Great Hall. Because this will be blocked off, but I need to take it. I can't not have it anymore. Yeah. Okay. Is this the treasure? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? How did I do this before? I just... There we go. Time to start digging. Last time I got this, it was like 40 gold. Which was like, even worse. 8 gems. God, that's disappointing. Although, did I take the study? No. No, of course not. What, take the study? Yeah, shovel little carpet, no big deal. Alright, so we gotta head back down here to the Great Hall. I'll use some lockpicks on it. We can go here first. And go. Oops. Surely, coin purse and coupon book? No? I don't understand you, game. I don't understand you, game. I really don't have anything I can combine here. But that would be a useful contraption. I insist. Alright, so let's try lockpicking every door. To the exit. It's not an exit. We found a key. We found one of the... In case I want to go to the antechamber. That is open now. Alright. Here is the furnace. And then I could, like... roll like crazy for the freezer, but well, I don't even know if I can get to this door because I might wind up needing 3 keys to get there. here is the study. But again, we're... Oh, man. Okay. I actually am going to take the study. And if I need to, I can run back to the commissary and buy a third key. And we'll just go with it. I can't pass up the study again. With this many gems. Any other items in here? Key in here, please? No. Is this window open? Maybe not. No. All right, continue on. Right. So I already have the security card? Key card? Yes. So this billiard room should give me keys for solving the puzzle. So I'll go with that. Although watch this be the time that they're like, guess what? It's gems now for the first time ever. 3, 20, 10, 5, 20. Oh, I messed up. It was 20. Subtract 10 to get 10. Multiply by 2 to get 20. Oh, divide by 4 to get 5. And then 19, 8, 24, 2. Right? I mean, this is kind of what I wanted. Kind of. It is a form of key, yes. I need to review the secret. Okay, Secret Garden has 3. Okay, yes, that's perfect. That's perfect. I can do the secret if this is locked. I can do the Secret Garden here, and it will lead me further up as well. Just kidding. All right, so we'll go patio so we can turn. Well, gems are fine now that I'm not trapped. Now that I'm not dead-ending, and I have the study. And I have a salty turnip. An oversized salty turnip. And an ordinary key. I'm proud of you. Unfortunately, I can't get the Secret Garden with this. Okay. Doing this that's great, because this means now we have the pump room, which I can go get in the boiler room, possibly. Now I would like to find a locked door. Car keys. Vroom vroom. Good. Let the carnage begin. Also, I have a metal detector. More salty turnips. What a day. What a day to be alive and have a hammer. Get wrecked. There is a third thing. So what... Is it going to unlock the hedge? Let me smash this first. Oh, this... I didn't lose the power hammer. Why can't I smash this one? Surely that is a... Maybe not. Alright, so we'll try doing all of them to the right. Smash the state and or that wall. Okay, that was just it going back to normal. What? So this can do... Wait. So normally... Yeah, the Great Hall... Okay, so this one has both on it. As long as you have a super sledge, you can get both... And maybe this is the center one. But I'd rather it opened those bricks that I'm unable to open with my strength of the brute. Huh. So, what color... Okay, the dots of alternating sizes indicates black. So this is Orindia, Fog, I think, in Metropolitan, and black. I don't know that that's helpful. It's not as helpful as these bricks coming down on my head, killing me. Also, I wonder if this no, it probably doesn't stay broken. So... I really, really thought that this was a smashable brick wall. I guess not. Alright, so... The next thing, I would still like to find the... Well, I'd like to find the vault, because I have the vault key. And I'd like to do a lot of things. Oh, we're low on keys. Low on keys, he says. Although, how many is this? This is only going to be 1, 2... Ah, that's a shame. I don't even have an aquarium. Well, if it's 2, I'll take it. Oh, 3, because it counts itself. Alright, reasonable. Okay. So... part of the plan is go get the pump room right now. I could also... Okay, I could go there and get, like, archives, because that's powered. Or the other red room that's powered. Yeah, let's go do that and probably get those out of the running. Get those out of the draft pool. The bad reds. There should be fruit here now. Unless I conference roomed. I didn't conference room. There should be fruit here. I am announcing that there should... Maybe it's not... Oh, it's fruit throughout the house. Sorry. I thought it was to every green room. It's not like that. What? Oh, that's going to be to this that I didn't unlock. If it's metal, then it's probably a key. Right? Yeah, let's do it. It's 2 keys. Good. Good call, me. Alright, now we're going... I should be... Now that I have the metal detector, certainly I can make something. Okay, lockpick and metal detector? Or... shovel metal detector I've done before. Shovel and broken lever. I don't think I've done that. Shovel and broken lever. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's right. You can actually see what it's going to give you. Pick sound amplifier? I guess it's just a better lockpick. Could have been coins. It would have been lame to be coins. I trusted it to not be coins. It knew. It knew how unacceptable that is. Oh, this is the candle lighter. So do I have the crypt? Is that what I took this time? No. And I'm probably checking the power thing back into the coat check. So it's not like I can make the lamp lighter for next time. So let's go with, what was it? Lockpick metal detector? Okay. Oh, and here's fruit. Salted. Get salted on. Oh, wait. This isn't the way to the boiler room. Turn around. Extra gem showed itself. I won't object. Fruit? Fruit? No. Fruit? Gem? Alright, we are now going to roll our buns off to get either the gym or the pump room or archives. Or dark room? No. No, not the dark room. Because that doesn't... Yeah, that would be a dead end. Man, so dumb. Alright, weight room, yes. Because it is powered. It has an exit. And most importantly, this wall thought that it could stand up to my might. And now I get to prove it wrong. Oh? The destruction of structural elements the destruction of structural elements of the house-like walls is not permanent and will reset every few days, said the liar. So that means this should be destroyed forever. And this is huh? And this is okay. Alright, so this is the... Oh, and there's words there, of course. Alright, so I will also, once again, I will stitch together the things that I must know. I'm really surprised that there is another way to get the third door open, because the greenhouse is where the cannon lever is. The canonical lever. Alright, so this is the only way forward. I mean, that makes sense. If you know science. Alright, so I really... Okay, again, I would be okay with archives. This is saying the passageway is powered, which I didn't think it was. But if it is, then I should take it. But I also want to get the archives out of the way. Security is still here. There's the pump room. Okay. Okay. Tank 1 fill. And how do I... How do I? From... Oh, tank 1, like that tank 1. Okay. I was confused. Alright, now I should be able to drain the kitchen for 3. Kitchen 4 is this one. Oh, that only goes to there. Come on, man. Alright, so... this. Take it back. Kitchen. And I have 43 steps. That's enough to, I hope, enough to get out. Also, I need to actually get to the antechamber and get the key, but that's easy enough. Alright. Reservoir has been drained by 1. I hope that's the correct answer and that it's not 2. It would be harder to get 2, which makes me think that it is 2, but... I will believe that it is 1. Let's get the basement key. Alright, let's... Sure, we'll take the passageway. Yeah, there are things. Ding, ding, ding. I was like, these aren't open. Does that mean it's because I can leave the antechamber and go to those other rooms if I wanted to? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm going to have plenty of... I'm trying to decide if I guess I do go out of this chamber and hope to get a two-way thing so that I can try for freezer and furnace. Because that's the only other thing I would want. Get a two-way thing and a dining room. Great. Trophy room? Have I ever seen such? I don't think I've ever seen a trophy room. Alright, so can I go here and just roll a whole lot till I get the furnace? Because there's no... Yeah, I should be able to just get the furnace here. I hope. Unless it's not possible. I could also take the drafting studio so that I get something nice. I know that there's a limited number of times that I can do these. But I mean... Oh, there's also the vault. To get the vault... Sure. I'll take that. I'll take that as a consolation prize. Oh, my coin purse is giving me so much more. Oh, and that stayed open, too. Interesting. So that I always have this. And so this is, yeah, this is different than the other thing. Was there wasn't anything... No, there was nothing I needed to magnify. So here we have 304. Love to see it. Oh, same person, different name. Because this is I feel so bad like not paying enough attention to the way people look to notice like who is who, but this is Mary. This is supposed to be Marion. Is her pen name. My mom. Okay. Jean Ribbon. DOB 070956, which is younger than the other passport. I also wonder if I'm supposed to pay attention to like her handwriting. All right. Oh, you know what? This this last thing is gonna be the corner boy. Well, it would be the corner boy if I choose it to be. Come on, be the corner boy. Be the corner boy. I don't believe this. Conservatory. Or the clock tower. No, we'll take the conservatory. Oh, trophy room. Okay, so this was set. It's just a normal drafting cost 5. No, there must be some other thing you have to do in order to trigger this, because I have never seen it. But let's make this come up much more often, please. Please and thanks. Thanks and please. Bunk room, I kind of don't really ever want to. Like, it's great that it counts as 2 bedrooms for bedroom memes, but it's a dead end, and I would like fewer of those. And office is fine at standard. Yes. Alright. Now to leave. Quickly. There wasn't anything, right? We're fine with... I could put this back in the kitchen. Let's put it back in the kitchen. Just in... Okay. I'm reminded now that at some point I may want to drain the reservoir all the way, and for that reason I should take a little bit more water out of somewhere so that we definitely have six units missing. I think that's a good plan. And then, yeah, just for funsies, I will say kitchen, refill it with water in case I ever need a drink, or in case I ever need to refill the thing that I know can be filled in the kitchen if it has water. Plus, it's not like I'm paying the water bill. Oh no, I am inheriting the house. I'm gonna have to pay the water bill. This was actually a bad idea. Let's not inherit the house after all. I don't have to pay for water. That's not the right way. It is. Wait. Oh, okay, the drawing room isn't connected to anything else. I do need to leave this way. And do I need a... Where's the coat check? Over there. But I want to bring the sledgehammer with me. Just in case. So I'm not going to check it. No. You have to pay for water, but big holes in the carpet made by digging fix themselves. Oh, let's go back in the workshop in case I... Oh, I should use my upgrade disc. Where is there a thing? Shoot, where is there a thing? I could go to the shelter. I could. Is that farther than... Wait, I don't have an office. I don't have security. Office, security, and the lab. I don't have a... I don't have a lab either. I have to go outside. I have to go outside to use my upgrade disc. Oh well. All right. Last check over here. So that's a no. I can't remember if I've picked up anything new. So I'm just checking to be on the safe side. It is too bad that I didn't make the lamp lighter, but oh well. All right. Now, which way is out? Take a right and a left. And... oh, is there anything to buy? No, there was nothing to buy today. It sucked. Alright, so upgrade disc. Going to the shelter to drop that off. I will, since there's unique things behind the broken walls, if I get the chance to come back up and check the super sledge, I will do that so that I can open the greenhouse someday. That's the only other brick wall that I know of that is breakable. Oh, aquariums? An electric eel aquarium that counts as a power source. I mean, yeah, I don't know anything else that I need. Let's get them eels. I hope it doesn't bite me that I don't have more steps in case I need to, like, after going through this, if I need to do something else. Or if it's wrong and I needed to lower it by 2. No, 1 was correct. Do I need to check anything over there? No. And yeah, look at that hole over there. At some point, I'll have to be on this side and have the reservoir fully drained, which will probably require filling the fountain back up. Alright, so over there we have something. Over here we have okay, and this is where it rotates? Sick. And which... okay, so that one right there is where I came in from. So I could turn this and take the boat back over and immediately go... okay, this works like... Let's go see what the other thing is. Oh! I can... okay, so right here I can go back there. Okay. Alright, so we're... so I almost went all the way... I'm like, I have to go all the way back through. No. This... smash? Smash. Frickin'... I'm all-powerful! Stop preventing me from moving forward. Alright. not important. So that will let me get over to there. Where do I want to get is the question. Yeah, let's first... Do I even need the other thing? I'm not sure. So yeah, I should be able to get everywhere. I think this is just a matter of, hey, when you leave, make sure you leave it somewhere so that I can get to the other side of the reservoir. That still won't help. Not quite. Not yet. Not until I have a way to get here while the fountain is full. The Mechanarium has one... What? Okay, for each gear room in your house. Which... What are the gear rooms? Breaker box, power source, security, pump room, workshop, laboratory. And I kind of assume it maxes out at 4, but maybe not. No, it has to. Okay, so this was kind of them. They give us the full map, so I don't have to put it together. 10. 10? Do I see a 10? Alright, so here's the foundation elevator. Goes into the basement. The basement you can't walk around. Here is concealed entrance. Okay, so going down into the foundation, I could go here. Right, this is the door you need the basement key for, and then there is a concealed entrance here that leads to the reservoir. This is the minecart. No. Yes, this is the minecart, so wait. Okay, this is the downstairs, the catacombs. Here was a thing, I don't know how to go through it. Maybe I can find out. This is the torch chamber. Alright, so I know where everything is. This is the fountain entrance. Cliffside exit. That's the only thing I'm not familiar with. Cliffside exit. Alright, well, we'll experiment with that later. Plus, okay. I have plans now. This takes me back over here. What? How do I want to do this? Oh, I still need to explore. Okay, I need to explore that place. So, what's a good way to get there? From there, 1, 2, 3. That doesn't have a thing, so I need to get to that one. And I can get there from there if I set this up. Turn this 7 times. You guys didn't think we were gonna beat this tonight. We're beating it tonight. But not really. Wait, one more? One more. Unless all of this is just to get one red envelope. It's like, yeah, that was the only thing under the house. All of that. Everything you've labored toward was for one more red envelope. Now find the other 5. And this does have a rotator. So how do I want to leave this? It might not matter, but just before I leave, I want to be able to go from there to which one? Does it wait. I guess it doesn't matter. Just any old way. To the other one. Sure. Perfect. Okay, that's open. Good thing I still have keys. Okay, that opens that door. So I do have to get back there in the same run? You're kidding! Okay, but that's not the end of the game. What are all these? Oh, they're not doors? They're not doors. Is this important? There's some things. Oven Nevare? Which, if read backwards, says I, Avon, Nivo. Okay, so... I mean, I guess I have enough step... But that... Man, if cashing in that upgrade disc actually does mean that I didn't make it to room 46, that would be a darn shame. This is very Outer Wilds, you are carrying the thing energy. So I can't go past the mine cart because of how it's positioned. So I do need to go back by boat. Yeah, that's there. Somehow rowing across a lake is no more tiring than walking from one room to another. Are there two different... Okay, I'm realizing now that exit that I was looking at down there is not at height 0. That's... Like, I could set it... I could set the water to height 0 so I can walk all the way to the bottom, but the way that I was thinking of going is something else. Alright. We're going back up this way. You're sitting. It doesn't use feet. I should make extra careful that I'm actually going the right way. I need to go this way through the courtyard to go up there. Left and through the courtyard.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves, and he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share.
That's not how the book goes.
But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
So it seems like there must be another... Because that was too easy. All right. So I have a question. Is there another ending? And is it something? Is it ARG like where you're kind of not going to finish it yourself, or is it doable yourself? Thanks for completing the tutorial. I know it kind of feels that way. Like there's still, especially having found one of the red letters and having it go, you found one. It's like, so I know that there's so many more. There's definitely more that is doable by yourself. Okay. Because I would like to, it feels like there's a lot left, but I would kind of want to be the same way as like, because I wound up being, okay, well, the example that I think of often is Fez, where I was like, I'm gonna do it, guys, I'm going to get 200%, and somebody should have stopped me, because in addition to, there were a couple puzzles that I just wasn't going to get because of the audio setup that I have, and there's at least one that's like, okay, you're just not, you're not gonna get this. The internet didn't even get it. They had to brute force it. I do want to do more, yes. I'm guessing, well, it'll tell me right now whether I have to start over or whether I can continue from the same save. Mount Holly, your new home. The next day. Oh-ho. Okay, Faded. Good to hear. You're still playing, and I'm at the point where hide chat may spoil things for you. Okay, fair enough. All right, yeah. Like, it's also frustrating because it's like, at this point, like, now it is kind of open-ended to go, oh, it's a different... Open only in the event of inheritance. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. Or by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser. And in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. Well, I hope he didn't also pay $60 for that game. It sounds really short. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a Room 46 to reach. And now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there, or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Oven Navarre, Robert S. Sinclair. Oops. Aha! Reach room 46 in curse mode? Okay, so I haven't gotten any of these. I have not filled the whole house yet. Explorer's Trophy, complete the Mount Holly directory. 40 dartboard puzzles, 40 parlor games. Create all 8 workshop contraptions. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes, which is the really tough one. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Room 8, by the way, is a room I don't have. Inherit... Why isn't this checked? Maybe I have to do it again. Fair enough. Reach room 46 in dare mode, curse mode. Reach room 46 in 1 day. Which, what would you have to do? You would need to get the powered pump room. No, yeah. You would need to get the powered pump room. You would need to get the basement key. Powered pump room and basement key. Would it be an... Oh, wait. You can't even get the pump room until you have the pool. So you would need to get the pool, get the pump room, power it. Do you have to do something special to get the pool? Maybe not. No, I'm imagining things. Would you need to move the mine cart? You might need to move the mine. I'd have to think about it. All right. Well, yeah. I don't need. I'm not going for this. I'm also not going for this. Buy out the entire showroom? I might do that. Ace the classroom final exam. I would need classrooms for that. Complete the trophy case. I haven't even been in the trophy room. Oh. Oh, you pick that up. Haha. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. That's fun. It didn't look like a trophy. It just looked like a, I don't know, a thing. So day 20, I guess you guys can tell me when on your runs, what day did you beat the game, or what day did you get the inheritance? $32, very close. I'm also okay with knowing, is there a time limit, or does it just keep counting up until you win? Okay, I probably do want the two. Well, what am I doing? Now that I've beaten the game, I actually have to focus on what is the thing that I'm trying to do. I guess first let's get into the basement. Let's get into the basement and, so I don't know, I'll just take the shrine. Wait, text file. Let's give 10. Blessing of the General again. Okay. Oh, you were asking about my text file. Do I have it open? Okay, so I still I never actually solved the chessboard, so that's something. This is now going to be get power to the pump room and... I keep trying to think. How do you normally... I need to... Before I can plan out how to do reservoir memes, I need to know what to do in the basement. Get heat to freezer, I haven't done that. Find dates for the safes, haven't done that. I'm close to reading all the library books. I still definitely need more bookstore, or more books. Envelopes. I did. Get those. See fortune teller some more. Draft the tomb. Draft the master bedroom. So yeah, the data microchip. Use the sanctum key. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I still... I have stuff to work on, kind of. Vaguely. Mount Holly gift shop, a new thing. That's cute. Thank you for visiting Mount Holly, and we hope we enjoyed we hope you enjoyed your stay here. Enjoy a lunch, and it was a pizza slider. I told you it was. A permanent addition to walk-in closet. It just looks nice. Permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach 5 rank with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Permanent addition to the pool. A pair of trunks is always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Curious? And then... Okay, so this is coming soon, that it's not actually in the game yet. This is probably you can play it in the bunk room. This unlocks Dare mode. Blue tent. Earn 8 trophies in the trophy room. Okay. So lunchbox is useful. Swim trunks might also be useful. This is so funny. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. Merry Christmas. Stay safe this holiday season, you jerks. I give up. I'm stumped. All right. What time is it? Yeah, we'll probably only do one more day here. Also, yeah, I don't know. Should I be streaming more of this, or should I just go ahead and do it on my own? Nice. Dice, sneakers, and metal detector. Stream it. Fair enough. Here's the trophy room finally, but now that it's common, but I can't get it. I guess let's have the workshop here. because I'll need it eventually for something. This is an I. Oh, and I manually have to keep track now with day 30. And I get... Oh, right, yeah. I guess if something has changed in a room that I just kind of... Like, we'll be a little bit... You can spoil me a little bit now, in the sense that if I just kind of get to a room and barge through it because I think there's nothing... Like, I don't see that there's something new there, you can go ahead and say something. Second money pile? Oh, right there. Okay. I wasn't sure, because that's, you know, that's something that could happen. There could be, like, something obvious on the walls, or, like, if all of the paintings had changed because I didn't need them anymore, and I just didn't notice. Ooh. Alright, so let's say this is true. Okay, hold on. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. Both of these have to be true or have to be false. If they're both true... If they're both true, then the gems are in here. And this would be false, so that sounds right. If both of these were false, then this is true. Wait. If both of these are false, the gems could be there or there. Oh no, this is saying there's two true statements. Okay, so if this is false and false, and this is true, that's impossible. So this is true and true, and this is false, because these are the two empty boxes. I hope. Like, it would be bad to miss one now. Everybody's just waiting for me to lose that streak. Let's use up a lot of my, like, wimpy L shapes. Okay, and that works out good, too. Yes. Although, will I be buying anything? Probably. I like the shovel because the shovel actually does. Like, is that where I get a lot of my vault keys from? Seems like it. And I still need another vault key. I don't really need to not. I'm not going to worry too much about the garden, the greenhouse. I guess let's get a shovel. Yes. But it would also be nice to have enough money to get the lunchbox on this run. Oh no, I was hoping for a dead end. To use up a dead end. But that would be kind of silly to roll in hopes of... Right? Yeah, that'd be silly. Especially when I'm about to have only one path. Yeah, don't be ridiculous. Alright, so I need something that goes straight through, and we have one. Or the courtyard, so that I start stocking up on gems, but no, bed... Oh, I have the nursery already, so the bedroom is plenty of benefit. Make sure we get our bedroom bonus. And a lucky rabbit's foot. Good. Alright, that'll let me round the corner nicely, although that's all my gems now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Just noticed now, green, red, blue, blue, yellow. I didn't notice that there were, or is that green, red, green, blue, yellow? Did not notice. Should I laboratory? It's laboratory. Also, let's check email. Any new new emails come in? No. Alright, so I could rack up a whole lot of gold if I want. So I could buy the... I don't know what dare mode is. Maybe... at least that sort of thing I'm probably not going for on stream. I'll try to get something to happen. I've got at least 2 hallways in the house already, right? Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. No, set your dice to 2 is always so powerful. Keeping in mind, I was hoping to... I'll need to get to the antechamber, but for the basement key. But one of the things I would like to do here is power, I think, power the foundation room. Once I get to it. All right, so that's bad. Let's re-roll. Ooh, alright. Sure. Great Hall. I guess. Either that or boudoir, and then... Yeah, I think that's better. And then from here, I have the... Oh, I haven't been putting red things out for Blessing of the General, but that's okay. Red. I've still got plenty of room to do that if I feel like it. Like right here, I could put a weight room, lose all my steps. Doesn't seem like a great idea. Can't take the trophy room. Oh, yeah, let's not seal myself in. Oh, archives. Fine, even though I hate it. Even though it's the bane of my existence, we'll go in the archives. Oh, one thing I will ask, does going in room 4, like, do you ever... Obviously, when I did it just now, it was just like, okay, the credits roll. If I, on subsequent runs, go into room 46, is there a room there, or do I just get the cutscene again? You can answer that. There is a room. Okay. Because they seemed to have made a room. Wow, 2 turnips? Alright, so my hope is that either here or in one of the other 2 archive rooms we get the thing I was looking for. The... the... pump. No. Oh, this is day 20. Or star 20. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Well, that's fun. And this is not a powered room. Alright, keep that in mind. So, I guess let's go back and go through archives to open the next thing. Ugh, it's locked. Is the other one... No, it's fine. I'll use a key. Oh, there we go! I don't have the gems for it. I forgot. There goes all my everything. It's fine. I still have 40 steps, and there's a dining room in the house. There's still got a lot. There we go. All right, so let's head back, like, to the den and hope to find a gem so that I can place the pump room. Oh, not this way? Not this way. Oh, there was I didn't pick up the gem that's in the den. Extremely tragic. Well, let's continue this way and maybe get another one. Or get a morning room. I know. Alright, so let's not go off the dining room now. Let's go off of here, off the archives. That's fine. That'll also give me another red in case I get the general. Now maybe I'll get out of here and try to get the utility box. Oh, but I can't waste that many steps. No, just... Oh! Thank you. Yeah, let me... should I go back? I'll open this first. No, I won't. I looked right at it, too. Oh. It's just a flower that grew a gem. Cute. Alright, let's go up from here. Oh, the rotunda, but we're low on. Well, I still want the 2 eggs. No, I'll take this so that I can get to the right side without spending too many gems. There's an apple. Experiment's already going. Don't need to touch anything. Lab is also connected to... Okay, so yeah, these are all connected. I could still get the pump room off of here and it would count. Locked. Is not powered, but oh, and it's not just the pump room. I could also get my electric eel aquarium. I mean, this is kind of good to have 3 keys. Even though I want the library, because I want library stuff, I'm endangering the run if I don't take these 3 keys. Also, pop this open. Interesting. Now that I hadn't thought of that, but now that the disc is not in there, it's still other items. The keys are not, the car keys are not useless, which makes sense. I don't know why I would have thought otherwise. All right. Can't use up all my gems, so I see flowers. Gems no longer a problem. Dirt no longer a problem. Alright, this is not... I'm down to 16 steps. That sucks. It actually feels a little bit... No, I can at least open this. No, I can't. I mean, I can, but... Alright, I'm going to put that there, but I'm not going to go in. We're going to go back and try to hit rank 8 quickly so we can eat dinner. Yeah. Furnace. Right. Guess this means I go back over toward the library to keep going, because that's closer to the dining room. And even then, this dining room's only going to give me a little bit. And this is still hot. I can't even spare the 2 feet from the gymnasium. Well, can I? I'll enter. I'll be at 6, 5. No. Bad, bad, and bad. Food for sale will let me buy some food, but... and bedroom would give me... Actually, yeah. Bedroom to get a lot of steps and then run over to the West Wing and hope. I think we're not doing so great, though. Oh, I could have taken the 1 gem one and hoped that it was the freezer. I should check. Freezer does not have a cost. Hopefully I can find the sauna, at least. Improve tomorrow's run. Or other things. There's still other things I can do on this run that will... Oh, no, I can't. That's locked. Yeah, I guess we're done then. I could run down to the workshop. I could... lose money intentionally to the chapel. That's a good plan. Oh, I could buy the t-shirt. That's what we'll do. Oh, the lunchbox is cheap. I bought the lunchbox. Alright. Anything else I could do out here? This gate over here didn't open, did it? Now that I own the house? Just randomly decided to... No. I don't think in the... I don't think in here there was... No, there was nothing I could do. Fun fact, you never found the piggy bank. Was there... Was there... Okay, things that I know that I can light are in the tomb. And where else? And do I want to keep going? I kind of want to keep going. Oh, it does keep counting. Okay. Oh, is this... Today is not the day that the big package arrives. That's tomorrow. So I almost feel like I could try to set up for tomorrow. Like, make sure I get the sauna, make sure I get all of the forever rooms. Or tomorrow rooms. Let's go out here. If I get the... Alright, what are my options out here? If I get the shelter... or no, not shelter. If I... Well, shelter could be nice because I could draft red rooms easily for the general. But I kind of want the tomb in case I get a metal detector and magnifying glass. Or I could try to... Like, I could try to get to 8th grade, but I don't think I want to do that now. We'll go with the tomb. But I won't go in. Even though there is 5 gold in there now. Package is not here yet. When you reach rank 5 today, gain 10 steps. Cool. And I think that's a permanent thing. Like, every day a lunchbox will be in here. And I think just you don't have to walk in. Just picking the freezer freezes your accounts, which is not what I want. I could take it and then go explore the rest of the house, trying to eliminate everything else so that I can put a furnace here, but I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. This can be a dead end if I want. Oh, perfect. Two good dead ends. Shoes, not my favorite item. Coin purse and 2 gems. Leaving me with no keys. Alright, it's good to have the workshop. I don't need it yet. Let's actually take a key so that I don't get... Alright, I guess I will have the workshop. it's a battery. I'll go to G. T-A-G-I-G makes it sound like it's not spelling something. Could even be totally random. Nothing that turns left? That's kind of bad. This red would be on the same, that's no good. Alright, so it's either just take the dark room anyway, or take the... No, dark room's too dangerous. For right here. I need this parlor. Won't go in yet. We'll back up and... explore these last two. Life-saving dice. Attic? No, no attic. Oh, that's right. Every one of these dead ends is good. Although they're piling up money in the, what do you call it, which is not necessarily that helpful, because I need to go get it. This is the only true box. Gems are in the other box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. So this could be false, and this true, and this true, and that would mean that the gems are in the other true box. The greenhouse finally, but it would end the run. And that's the one that says green rooms are more likely. Also, I don't have the super sledge. But that's okay. Security sounds good. And as usual, we will key card. $20 coins. All right. Hope to connect these. Oh, failure to connect them. That's not great. Although this courtyard's kind of good. Give me easier access to, or I could take the dark room now. Yeah, the dark room is okay. Study is also really nice to have. I can't ignore the study, but, alright, maybe I'll wait to see if I get something else through this. I don't know why I walked in there. It's a waste of 2 steps. Oh. Alright. Is secure... I can't look around. Is security powered? I think maybe it is. And even if it's not, I can... Yeah, this is... fine. It is. Alright, great. We've managed to power the... Oh, but I'm not... I'm not attached to the foundation because the dark room doesn't have an exit there. Okay. Well, this could be bad. So I want this to go forward. Sure. Trophy room is not powered. Could take the weight room now, but no, oh, but I need something that goes straight through if I want it to work. Or we go through the... No. This is quite difficult. Or I just take the trophy room because I want to see it so bad. Oh yeah. Like trying to force like an actual specific room almost requires the study. I think I'm gonna trophy room so I can see the trophy room. And we'll just try and get an aquarium on the other side of the building. Well, this isn't tacky at all. Okay, they just show us that. Oh, I can actually hover over. $13 more parlor games for that trophy. And only 3 more contraptions to make. Curious. I have no realm sigils. I don't even know what they are. Okay. In recognition of completing your bequest. Hideo. Welcome. Oh, there's a camera here. And a globe. I didn't notice that. This is an oddly drawn zebra pelt rug. Okay, so there was nothing in here other than just look at the things. Little disappointing. Oh well. Alright. Can we make it all the way through here, especially with this being dark? Alright, so that's a no. I just stepped in here and lost a bunch of gems, didn't I? Yeah. That was a bad move. But so much about this run just hasn't gone well. It's fine. Everybody gets one. That's the one and only time that I've walked into the ballroom blindly, not realizing it was going to remove all of my gems. Alright, none of these are powered. Oh, I didn't actually... Alright, let me rotate the boiler. Alright, so we are at least... You had more than one of those? Ouch. Trash while digging. Letters to the mailroom? No. Wait, what letters? Letters to the mailroom. Oh, and this is you don't even have to pick the drawing room, just if it comes up. But no, let's do I have a shovel? I don't remember if I have a shovel. I do not. Do that. Parlor winds absolutely will remain at 100%. Oh! All of that just to realize we're done for. And there's nothing else? There's nowhere... Yeah, there's nowhere else. I just had a very bad layout due to some questionable decisions. I could still go back down into the tomb if I had reasons for doing so. I already tried all those. Do I have something that I can accomplish in the tomb? Probably not. I guess this will remind me if I have anything to accomplish in the tomb. There should be a table over here with a whole lot of money on it. That remains open. I don't need to solve the puzzle again. Was it right back here at the entrance? Here at the entrance. Yeah, there's 2 candles that I can light. Of the map. And yeah, so what is the deal here? We've seen on the map that where this connects to. But I guess maybe it has to do with the basement being powered. I don't think there's anything I can do on this side to open it. Oh, and if I go back out, I don't have the basement key to go into the basement from the fountain. Alright, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I will be streaming again tomorrow. We'll play some more of this and try to come up with some good goals. Obviously, like, there's still things that I know that I want to do, like find the red envelopes, and there's some things like I said, power the foundation, unfreeze the freezer, light some candles, and then beyond that it becomes more difficult. Because there are things that I might know that I want to do, but don't have any idea how to work towards doing them, but we'll figure it out. Alright, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed seeing someone beat the game on day 29. That's pretty impressive, if you ask me. And I will see you next time. Good night.